What's up? It's your boy Dynast. At the end of this video, make sure you go to www.dynastysamir.com. Check out our indigenous African art, jewelry, fashion, and accessories. Also go to searchforwho.com and make sure you check out the documentary we're shooting and also donate towards it, contribute towards it. And then go to amazon.com. Make sure you type in the name Dynast Amir. Buy a book. I made them affordable, so buy one. Wanted to shoot this video on number one, under Obama, you have had the most African leaders to be indicted by the ICC. Under Obama. So during Obama's both of his terms, you have had a number of African leaders that have been indicted by the ICC, more than any other serving president. And also, too, what I want to point out is that even though these African leaders have been indicted by the ICC, not one African leader from or former leader, I'm not going to call them African because they're not African, they're invaders. No, not one former leader from Apartheid, South Africa, has been indicted by the ICC. So that just shows how the ICC treats African leaders, black African leaders. Let's be specific, because white leaders don't go in front of the ICC, but black leaders do, and this is all under Obama. And like I said, a lot of people might say, "Well, Dynast, apartheid was so long ago." You still have, like I was watching the news the other day. They had like an 85-year-old man that happened to be, I guess, implicated or involved with the Holocaust. He was like like a security guard or a prison guard at one of the concentration camps. They locked his ass up, and his ass is like 85, 86 years old. So it's never too late. So what Africans need to do is to push for these apartheid leaders or whoever was involved in apartheid, the push for them to be arrested and tried by the ICC, or, you know what, fuck the ICC. They need to be arrested and tried in Africa. And they need to spend time. In fact, they need to reopen Robben's Island, and they need to throw them in a cell at Robben's Island and let them rot for the rest of their lives. That's what they need to do. To all the leaders of South Africa, presidents, agents, police officers, whoever that participated in apartheid South Africa, they need to be locked up and sent to Robben's Island and treated just like Nelson Mandela was. If you've read, which I suggest all people to read, Nelson Mandela's book, Long Walk to Freedom. Is it Long Walk to Freedom? Let me look it up real quick. I think it's called Long Walk to Freedom. Excellent book. If you read it, let's see, Long Walk. Bear with me 1 second. I just want to make sure. Long Walk to Freedom. Yeah, Long Walk to Freedom. If you read that book, Nelson, he goes into the conditions and how they were treated at Robben's Island in prison. Basically, the white guards treated them more inferior to the Indian prisoners and also the white South African prisoners that I guess that were helping with the resistance movement as far as you know, going against apartheid. And so the prison guards, in their twisted demonic minds, will put Nelson Mandela and the black prisoners in Daisy Dukes, little shorts, little booty shorts, because they felt as if that's how African men wanted to dress. They felt as if that was their culture. So the Indian and the white prisoners, they got their full prison gear or whatever, but in the cold, wet prison, they put the black prisoners, they had them walking around in little Daisy Dukes, little shorts, little boy shorts. So therefore, these judges and prison guards and any presidents that are still alive, I think a lot of them passed away, Anybody that contributed to apartheid South Africa, they need to be walking around Robbins Island in a maximum security prison in some little Daisy Dukes in a cold and wet, freezing prison. They need to feel that for the rest of their lives. That's my thoughts. But again, probably nothing will come of it because, number one, I don't think Africans really care. I don't think Jacob Zuma really cares. You know, in fact, I've had conversations with South Africans in regards to land reform about them getting their birthright back, getting their land back. They said no, they don't want their land back. They just want jobs. And I told them, like, in order to create jobs, you got to have the land. Like, if you have the land, you can create the jobs. They're like, no, we want jobs. So the Europeans, the white people, they could keep the land. The Indians could keep the land. We don't want the land. We want jobs. And they're so spooked out that if they were to get the land back and have land reform, that they'll end up like Zimbabwe, which is like, come on. You guys have enough resources to be okay and be self-sufficient. And plus, that's what the African Union is for. But anyways, check me out on, I know I kind of got off topic, but it's whatever. Anyways, check me out on social media, Instagram, search for Uhuru, YouTube, of course, you're already here, duh, search for Uhuru, Twitter, search for Uhuru, Instagram, search for Uhuru, Facebook, search for Uhuru, and Snapchat, search for Uhuru. Till next time, everyone that participated in apartheid South Africa and slaughtered millions of black South Africans during this gruesome regime, they need to be doing time in a maximum security prison in South Africa, re-up in Robbins Island, and they need to walk around like Nelson Mandela, like they forced Nelson Mandela to do and all the other black leaders at that time. Till next time, Dinosaur Party, I'm out.